Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. The first shloka of the 15th chapter said, that person who knows this tree of samsara along with its the root called urdhva mula, then that person is the knower of the Vedas. He alone knows what the truth of the Veda is. Then in the second shloka we saw more elaboration of that samsara vriksha. That how the shakhas are spread out, upward, downward, and what are these the buds from which more and more branches come out. How the vasana roop, the secondary roots have gone deep, and how we are stuck there. Karmanu bandhini manushaloke. But in this human embodiment, we have that freedom, a choice, whether to remain here or to come out of it. As I said, this samsara vriksha is not somewhere outside. All this is happening in our own mind only. And when we really inquire, find na rupamasteha tathopalabhyate. As we described, it may appear very frightening and all that, but it does not exist like that. But the appearance level also, it gives quite fright to us. So, asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Cutting down it with the weapon of asanga, non-attachment. Vairagya ityarthaha. Dridha vairagya. And then also we have to do something. But now this asanga shastra, we may say drudhena, all that. Vairagya, they are different levels. One vairagya level means what? When we understand the value of this knowledge, our attachment may be there for certain things, but slowly what we must do is learn to not to depend on that. Like what, some people can't sleep unless they have their own pillow. That pillow must be there below their head. Then only they can. That's why it is said, sometimes we should live in solitude. Vivikta desha sevit. But when we go to solitude, there also we take all our paraphernalia. And nowadays, even the ashrams also, they want all comforts only. So learn to live without depending on that. Even though we may have liking. That is first step. Then slowly, the taste for that what is there, that also will go. Not easy, but you will go. Asangashas. And the final truth, then you say, Asangohi ayam purusha. This Paramatma is asang. Because it is one alone without a second, there is nothing to touch it. But that is the final thing. We are talking of sadhana level. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva, develop vairagya. Then what to do? Let us read the fourth shloka. Again, tatapadam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrutti prasruta purani. Tataha, thereafter, means having developed vairagya, then tat padam parimargitavyam. Parimargitavyam means should be searched for, inquired into. Tat padam, that abode, that truth. What is that abode? Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuya. Yasmin gata, having reached where, then those people who find out na nivartanti, they do not come back bhuyaha again. And then in the direct speech it is said, vairagya, they call vivek, inquiry, and then when you come to know, then you say tameva chadyam purusham prapadye. That padam purusha whom you have now discovered, tameva prapadye. In the language of knowledge, tameva prapadye means I directly see, I realize it. Adi purusha adya, that which existed even when there was no gross world, no subtle world, or even they call unmanifest prakriti, there was no trace of it also. Just pure being, that was that. Adi, adyam purusham prapadye. Yataha, from whom? Prasruta purani pravrutti. From whom only this whole manifestation, we don't know from where, since when it has come into existence. This is the meaning of. Now see, having developed that vairagya, then we inquire into it. Inquiry is possible only when there is a right means of knowledge. Without a valid means of knowledge, what inquiry is possible? And also, there is a margadarshak also required. Guide is required. Even when people postgraduate level, when they want to do research and PhD, there also they need a guide. Without guidance cannot happen. So the inquiry is possible only with the valid means of knowledge and a teacher, Deshika. And here, the valid means of knowledge is Vedanta Pramana, Vedanta. And the Shrotriya Brahmanishta, the Guru, is the guide. Even in the fourth chapter of the Gita also Bhagavan says, Tad Viddhi Pranipatena. Jnani Tattvadarshi, you go there and have approach. Upanishad also says, Tad Vijnanartham, so Guru meva abhigachet. For knowing that truth, you must go to a Guru. You know, some people don't like this idea of Guru. They think, by themselves they can know and all that. That is their abhiman only. Once it so happened, one couple, driving. Husband was driving and actually he was getting lost, but he won't admit. And wife was telling him, I think you should ask somebody, No, I will figure it out. You don't worry. And they reached one Chauraha, cross roadway. One road here, there. And then it was getting little dark also, slightly. Now he got worried. He said, I must ask someone. He stopped, he saw one man was sitting under a tree. He asked him, where does this road go? He said, I don't know. And where the right road goes? I have no idea. Where the left road goes? I have never gone that side. I don't know. This man got so agitated, angry. What a fool you are! He said, that may be, but I am not lost. You are very wise. I am not lost. Are tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. With Vedanta Praman and Shrotriya Acharya, inquire. What? Tat padam, that padam. Which in the first sloka says urdhva mula only. Tat padam, yasmin gataha. Yasmin having reached where na nivartanti bhuyaha. From there they don't come back. What is the meaning? Yasmin gataha means Yasmin vidnyate. Gata, there is no physical going anywhere. In Sanskrit also it says any verbal root which means to go, it also means to know. It is not some geographical, some destination somewhere to go. We have to know it. So Yasmin Gata means Yasmin, where having gone there means having known that. Na nivartanti bhuyaha. Then they do not come back. Come back where? To the life of samsara suffering or kya. See, the beauty of knowledge is, once the knowledge comes, ignorance goes away, and that ignorance does not come back then. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj said at one place, Paratoni ajnana naye ghara. The ignorance that is gone does not make a comeback. Otherwise, we are in the samsara. Now, ordinarily also, suppose you know this is a lotus flower. Now try to be ignorant of that. Whenever you see the lotus, immediately the thought will be this lotus. As long as you did not know. But once you know it, then you know it. Sometimes you may say, I forgot. See, if some object other than me is there, so I may forget. But the truth is myself only, so where is the question of forgetting? Bhagavan said in the Gita, Yat jnatva na punarmoham evam vyasasi. Arjuna, having known this, you will not come back to the delusion again. That's called yasmin gata na nivartanti. Alright. Now how to do the inquiry? I'll now say with pramana, guru inquiry. If you look at the whole world, what is the cause of this world? Or if I see the samsara as in my own mind, what is, from where it has come? So what is this cause-effect relation? That's something without which the other thing cannot exist. Then that is called its cause. Suppose I see a clay pot which is painted, some drawing is there. Without that painting, the pot can remain. So you can't say the paint is the cause of that pot. Or the drawing. Without drawing also it can. But without clay it cannot remain. So then we say that clay is the cause of that. Because without that pot cannot be. Now when you start inquiring, what is that here without which the whole world cannot exist? The world includes my body, my mind also. What is that? So he said, this inquiry will lead you. Without the principle of existence, the very fact I say, this paperweight is, the book is, what is that isness? That Sat alone is the ultimate cause. All other causes we point out, atom, molecule, these, that, they are secondary, relative thing. But the atom is. What is that existence of that? That Sat is, I am, I am. Can you experience your absence? Try. Exercise. Try to experience your absence. Yes, I am experiencing, I am not there. Who is experiencing? That existence, it is self-shining. Aha. That Satta Chaitanya Swarupa is that Padam. Tata Padam Tat Parimargitavyam. Yasmin Gataha. Yasmin Vijnate. No coming back to this. Ignorance and ignorance created all this samsara bandhanam. Somebody likes this samsara bandhanam, please don't inquire. Because the problem is, if you know this truth, then even if you don't want, you will get liberated. Oh, but I didn't want to liberate. But what to do? You have known the truth now. That you can't do anything. Nechannapi vimuchyate. So you should have thought about it. No, you wanted to know the truth. The truth is known. But I didn't want liberation. But why did you know that truth then? Tata padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha. And Bhagavan puts in inverted commas, direct speech. And they say, Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye, Tameva purusham, adi purusha adyam. Prapadye. In Vedantic language, you said, Sakshat karomi, I am directly seeing it. That Purusha, Yataha, from whom the whole world came, this whole pravrutti, the manifestations came. Now see, Yataha words immediately take to Upanishad, Yato vaimani bhutani jayanti, there from where all beings are born, they exist and go back. Purusha, Purnatvat, Purna. Infinite, whole, Purna Purusha. Purnam Sarvam Aninaiti, that by which the whole world is filled with that. Existence is that which is there everywhere. And that is only my being, no? So, Prapadye. In the language of devotion, when it is said, Prapadye meaning, then I surrender myself to that Purusha. Surrendering like what? Every day we all are doing that surrender. Where? To sleep. Nidram devim sharanamaham prapadye. And when you sharan, then what happens? You don't exist. Only sleep remains. So in the language of bhakti, he said, tameva chadyam purusham prapadde. I surrender. In the language of knowledge, I realize it as my own being. So dridena chitva shows vairagya, parimargita shows vivek, and tameva chadam shows the jnana avastha only. State of knowledge then. Tatap padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha. Bhuyaha again. Again you don't come back to this samsara. Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrutti prasuta purani. It's an ancient time. Long time going on. Achha. Now you see a very pertinent question. Why the question? See, in this world also we know, for any kind of specific knowledge, some eligibility qualifications are required. Right? Yes. You have to get admission for a medical school, college, or engineering and other. Some qualifications are required or not? Yes. Even pre-entrance. Yeah. Without that, you can't have any entry. Entry, then to continue there till you reach the goal. Without such qualifications, no goal can be achieved. Now here, what are the qualifications that are required to reach this state? Or who are the people who are able to do this vairagya, viveka, and then realize it? What are their qualifications? And the higher and higher kind of knowledge, greater and greater qualifications are required. That eligibility must be there. So therefore the next shloka is the most important shloka from that standpoint. From which standpoint? Because when you understand that, then we will see where I stand. See, only if you read, oh, such and such qualifications are required, and such people realize this, that type of knowledge is good for passing the examination in philosophy. But where I stand, we are not writing some exam like that. Again and again say Adhyatma Vidya. I have to understand it. So let us read this shloka now. We have to read. We must know. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha samjnaihi gacchantya mudha padamavyayam tat. Who go there? Because you say yasmin gata na nivartanti. Who go there? Gachanti. Last line is gachanti amudhaha. Gacchantya mudha. Sometimes people don't know the sandhi process. Gacchanti mudha padam. Mudha cannot go there. Gacchanti amudha. Amudha. Those are not mudha. Those are not ignorant. So the wise, they go there. Where do you go? Padam avyayam tat. Tat avyayam padam. About it was said, tat padam parimargitavyam. About that he is saying, the next sloka again he will say, that avyayam padam. Urdhva Paramatma. And having inquired into that, tameva chadyam purusham pravadde, that avyayam padam. Avyam is immutable, avinashi, imperishable truth they reach. Who are they? Nirmana moha. Nirmana moha means those from whose mind mana and moha have gone away. Mana. We'll see what is mana moha. Jita sanga doshaha, and those who have conquered, overcome the dosha of attachment. Jita sanga doshaha. Adhyatma nityaha, steadfast in this spiritual knowledge. Vinivritta kamaha, those from whose mind all desires have gone for good. Vinivritta, visheshena nivritta, completely gone. Dvandvair vimuktaha, those who are freed from the pairs of opposites. What are those pairs of opposites? Sukha dukkha samne, what is called joy and sorrow. Such people go. Yeah. Bhagwan, I was so inspired and wanted to know to reach that, but the qualifications you have mentioned, it has put cold water on my all aspiration. Very thought of is only perspiration. Or Bhagwan, let me be as I am. Now happy, now unhappy, doesn't matter. But this is too much. The qualification you are pointing out, nirmana moha, jita sanga dosha, adhyatma nitya, vinivritta, dvandvair sukha dukkha, amudha. Nare Baba. Frightening, no? Yeah. But you have to think. Nirmana moha, it is said. From whom mana and moha gone. In our case, nirmana moha, nirmana. More and more we create a mana moha. Nirmana nahi, nirmana. Now first you say, what is mana? Mana is Atmani Pujya Bhava. Overestimation about oneself. I am a great person. Acha. Who told you? Why should anybody tell? I know. What? I am great. Oh. This abhimana, arrogance, the superiority, it is a complex only, superiority. To look down upon us. Yeah, question. This man, abhimana which is there, what you are so much proud about yourself? Tell. Have you created anything on your own without taking anybody's help? Have you done? Not at all. If you, how to be free from that, take a paper, pen, and I think I am a great singer. Acha, I feel I am a great singer. Very good. First of all, who gave you the birth? And who gave you the voice also? Huh? And who gave you the training? Are the most important when you are practicing, who tolerated your singing? One boy used to sing, so the mother, father used to come out and stand in the gallery there. So whenever he sang, they were out. He said, why? No, because people should not think I am beating him or anything like that. So when you start thinking, without all this, what I have done actually? The only one who has done everything without anybody's help is only God. यही सृष्टि उपाय त्रिविध बनाई संग सहायन दूजा. Only God alone doesn't need anybody help. बाकी all of us are, there is no such thing as independent. We all are interdependent only. So when you start thinking, all the abhimana also will go away. Abhimana, any kind of abhimana one has got. Dhana, jana, yavana, jnana, whatever that abhimana you have. I am most handsome, I am most... One paralysis, hoga sa. Unnecessary. The man also goes. Acha. It is possible, no, to get rid of this man? Moha. What is moha? Moha has got many meanings. One meaning is infatuation. You fall temptation to that. And moha also means lack of right thinking. Aviveka. See, every little thing we say, I love you, I love you. What love? That is not love, it's an infatuation. Huh? Then we get infatuated. And then love at first sight, divorce at second look. I thought this was so wonderful. No, not at all. This is not with relation to persons only, with all other objects also. I thought this object so wonderful that. And that's why we go on collecting so many things. And after we don't know what to do with them. And even if you leave that somebody should, nobody is there to take it free also. And in America they have garage sale. Because there are so many things there. Are tu le ja? Why should I take? You don't know what to do. As a moha only, because of moha we think I need this, I want this, I that. All our imagination only. Huh? We think it is a great valuable thing, or we think it is very joy-giving, all avivek. Nirmana moha. Jita sanga doshaha. This is very powerful thing. Jita sanga dosha. Sanga means attachment. That attachment itself is a dosha. Or dosha means evil. And because of attachment, so many evils are also born. Attachment itself is problem. From that, so many are things. But what is the nature of attachment? What is attachment? I am very much attached to this object of this person. Then what happens? Without this, I cannot be happy. Huh? But when you were born with all of them? No. In course of time, you created all that attachment. So what happens? The first thing in attachment is, I start depending on that object or person. It's all psychological only. Sometimes we make other person depend on us. Then also there is a problem. And suppose I am very much attached to someone and that person is not attached to me. Then also, I love you so much. He said, but who asked you to do that? I am so much attached to you, don't feel anything. What is there to feel? Then you get attached, they say, will you miss me? Then go, are you missing me? Did you miss me? That man is utter silence. Will you miss me? Are you missing me? Did you miss me? You see, generally our attachment is such, particularly with the living beings, that we want reciprocation. But our attachment to material objects and money is only unidirectional. I am attached to that money. Money is not attached. You say, oh money, do you understand how much I am attached? Money doesn't care whether it is in my pocket or somebody else. If that money can sing, it will sing, जो भी प्यार से मिला हम उसी के होंगे. Anyone comes and take me love, I just go with that one. तो तेरे को कुछ नहीं लगना ना, you don't feel anything. See, our love for material objects is only one directional. We depend on it. It doesn't depend upon us. There is no reciprocation. And if it is lost, only we feel miserable. It has no feeling. With living beings also, if we are only attached and other is not, then again we only get furious. And that's why so many kinds of, murder also take place, and that boy loving the girl, that girl didn't care, so he throws acid on her face. All these things are happening, you know what? Jita Sangha dosha. Because so much of that, and there is no such feeling from there. Murderous thoughts also start coming. So the biggest problem with attachment is that we start depending on that. We become a slave. Or make others dependent on us. Now people love the dog, cat, birds and all that. There also sorrow will be there. Will be there. I don't say that you don't love. Love is very, see, we are using that word love so casually, superficially, without understanding meaning. All our so-called love is nothing but infatuation, attachment, and dependence, and all that's what it is there. That's why it ends up in all kinds of sorrows, tension, depressions, and all that. Because pure love is that in which we also grow and we allow the other person also to grow. Love is different. So if a mother loves the child and says, I will never allow my child to that feet should become dirty all the time. Hold on. So how long will you hold on? You will have to allow that to stand on his feet. Grow. Love is that which gives freedom. Love is that which empowers others. Which loves that you also rise and the other also you allow that to rise. And attachment, you also hold on to that, make the other person dependent. Freedom नहीं देते उसको. Freedom is lost. And anger, jealousy, so many thoughts start coming that. Jita Sangha dosha. And if we have this type of attachment, how can we gain this knowledge? Not possible. That's why there is a famous thing, one man, whole night he was rowing that boat in the water. And whole night, again in the morning he saw he was there only. Because he never untied. That boat was tied to that post. Sometimes very humorous thing happened. 3-4 people enter the lift. And they don't any button, nothing. So, okay, there only. And then some door automatically opens. And the other people waiting. Which floor you wanted to go, you never press that. क्या हो रहा है? Therefore, we are there only where we were. This is what happens. Nirmana moha jita sangha dosha. To get rid of this attachment. I am not saying get rid of love. Love is most beautiful thing. More delightful. In that we rise and allow others also to rise. Jita Sangha dosha. Vinivritta kamaha. And from those who saw the mind, all desires are gone away. What is desire? Desire also is nothing but our dependence on something to become happy. That is one thing. And the desire also is an expression of our incompleteness. And we think such and such thing will make me complete. See, in this thing we have to know, there's a very beautiful thing which I read once, When God created this world, all human beings, jivas, and the world was most beautiful, fascinating and all that. So that jiva asked Bhagavan, Bhagavan, the world is so wonderful, and I will get immersed in that. How will I come back to you then? Bhagavan said, I have done one thing. And what is that? Everybody's life, many things will be there, but some incompleteness will be there. And if that person is viveki, that incompleteness will make that person think. And that's what you'll find in everybody's life. If wealth is there, but health is not there. Health is there, so wealth is not there. Or nobody to love and care and near dear ones are not there. And even if somebody is there, they give you so much trouble. My own relatives only. One soldier said that my family people give me so much trouble, I can't fight the war also in peace. Some incompleteness. If this is the, everything is there, but that is not there. And what we think, that what is not there, if that comes, our life will be complete. Another illusion. The poor man thinks money is not there. If I get money, everything will be fine. He does not know that when the money comes, what kind of trouble will be there. So many people will come to him for donation. Not that he will give you, but and the moment the person gets success, they say success is relative, because suddenly you find many relatives. From where they crop up, The person, rich person, alone. Nobody was caring for him. So he left the will to someone who was looking after a little. Do you know what happens? They say, where there is a will, there is a way. But where there is a will, there is a lawsuit. Suddenly somebody comes, I am relative of that person. And they also bring all kind of will from where? So that man say, I was poor, that was better. Nobody came to me. That is, I could go to public park. When you are very rich, you can't do that type of thing. Can you do that? No. See, this incompleteness, sense of incompleteness, create desire. If I get this, I will be complete. If I get that, I will be. The truth is that incompleteness can be filled only with that which is complete. Again, if you go on for finite things, you will remain the same. When a person realizes, this I am missing something in life, that missing link is Bhagavan. If Bhagavan comes in my life, or the Purna Paramatma, the truth we call it, then only life will be complete. Some person is bachelor, is not getting married, say, if I get a wife, it will be fine. You think so? The wife thinks that you get husband, or there is no child. If only I get a child, it will be wonderful. But we don't know whether that child, what kind of will be. I am not saying don't get married, Don't misunderstand. The point is that incompleteness can be filled only with Paramatma. So Vinivritta Kama means this type of desires are gone away from mind, that with this I will become happy or that will happen. Kuch nahi hoga. Nothing will happen. Understanding. Guruji, I had a desire to learn Bhagavad Gita, now I will give up that also. Wow. Study Gita because the Gita will teach you right thing. So when we say Vinivritta Kama, I mean this other kind of desires. But this of Satsanga Mahima will make you free from all this kind of desire. Dvandvair vimuktaha sukha dukkha samne. See, our desire when it is there, so if it is fulfilled, there is sukham. If not fulfilled, there is dukkham. But if desire itself is gone, then where the pair of opposite? Sukha dukkha samnehi muktaha. Amudhaha. All the ignorance is gone away from their mind. Amudhaha. Buddhimantaha. Jnaninaha. Then they gachanti tat padam avyayam. People ask, is there no shortcut? So many things. No shortcut. One man asked me, is there a shortcut to reach? I said, if you are asking shortcut, that means you are a lazy person. And those who ask for shortcut, whichever shortcut, even that also will appear very long only for them. And I read a very nice definition of a shortcut. The longest distance between 2 points is called shortcut. What? See what happens is, from point A to B to go, there is a highway. It may appear very long, but you take some side way or short one, and suddenly you find got stuck there. Or suddenly a man appears with a knife. And he says, please give me money, I am a poor man. The only thing I have got is this knife. Where will you get stuck there? You don't know. But if you are a highway, may appear long, but suddenly a car may stop. Do you want to ride? Yeah. Right. A true seeker is one. Whatever price I have to pay, I will pay. Whatever time it may take, I will do. Whatever effort to be there, I will put forth. No such thing as shortcut, whatever. That should be the spirit of that. What's a shortcut? Or there is so many qualifications you have pointed out. Can you point out something, one which has that one, so everything will be there? Like one table is there, you catch hold of one leg of it and put, so all the three will come. Aisa kuch, is it there? There? Hey, it is there. Well, why didn't you tell me that before only, why have to tell 5, 6 and all that? So in this shloka, one thing is adhyatma nityaha, that you must not only pencil underline. Adhyatma nitya means the person who is steadfast in spiritual knowledge and say, I want to get this knowledge, then other things also will come. I sometimes know those people who want to go to Kailash Yatra and all that, because when they want that Kailash Yatra, so then they start looking after their blood pressure and their sugar and their exercise and their stamina and walking and this, that. But otherwise, you just get up early in the morning. See, in the Olympics and all that, when they win this medal, so is it that only 5 days before they start working or what? But that aspiration is there, I want that. So then they are ready to do so much of the diet control, exercises and practice and this, that, everything they do. But if there is no such inspiring goal, then this appears difficult. I have to do this also, that also, that also. See, you wanted to attend this camp, right? You have come from different countries also, different places also, different all. But because you wanted, so you made all some kind of arrangements also, or not? Some people say, if everything goes well, I will come. I say everything may go in the well. Swamiji, you should not speak such words, If you think I have to go, then you make all arrangement, everything. Many people have to wait listed. You are in waiting list. Doesn't matter, I will wait. And they got it then. Somebody's cancellation happens, somewhere happens or not. होता है. So Adhyatma Nitya is the most important word. If you make that spiritual knowledge as a goal, then other things also is. Guruji, bolo. Anything simpler than that? Hare Rama, other than simpler than, yes, there is a chant Guru Bhagavan's name. Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 नारायणाय श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः